Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Andreea, and in today's video I'm going to review the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. This has launched quite a while ago, but I was not able to review it since I did not receive it. By receiving meaning I did not receive my order, because I bought this myself from their website. It took quite a while to come. When it did come, I had to leave to LA, but that was like perfect because I took it with me and I got to test it in there. Although I have to say, LA has completely different weather and my skin acts completely different than it does in here in Paris. So I've got quite a few things to say about this foundation. Before we get into it, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on that ring bell button so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos like this. Now, if you want to see my review about the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, then please keep on watching. Before we get into the application, let me just give you a few more details about this foundation. Let's start with what they claim on the website. They claim it all. It says visibly reduces the appearance of wrinkles by up to 22% after 8 weeks of use. Well, I haven't used it for that long. This is a hybrid magic skincare foundation for every occasion. Why? It contains Charlotte's magic matrix of ingredients. It has like a special formula #1 to boost hydration up to 216%. The first 4 ingredients contain water, isotodecan, and dimethicone, which are very simple ingredients that a lot of skincare have. So I don't know if there's anything magic about it, but let's see. That it's designed to limit exposure of the skin to everyday pollutants, gives a flawless, poreless looking finish, 95% degree pores look reduced. This is tested on 311 women and men over 8 weeks. Okay, now that's interesting. The foundation looks like this. Very pretty bottle. Very Charlotte Tilbury rose gold situation. Bottle is made of glass, looking and feeling very expensive. I mean, I personally love all the products from Charlotte Tilbury in terms of like packaging, and I love how everything is easy to pick. Like, for example, if you get the Golden Goddess palette, they mix it with the right lipstick and the right lip liner and the right, like, everything is so well done. Very good marketing for Charlotte Tilbury. And then this foundation is available in 44 shades. Yes, 44 shades. This is 40 euros, so it's probably 40 something dollars. I have already wear this foundation for the past 6 days, but I only wore it in Los Angeles, where the weather was extremely hot for me. I wore it without powder, I wore it with powder, I wore it by itself with no other products on, and I also wore it with like contour and everything. I've picked the color for neutral from their website, and then when I was in LA, I had the chance to like check out all the other shades that were available at Nordstrom, and I was very surprised to see that actually what they call neutral, they're much warmer than any other brand that I've tested before. So if you're looking for a real neutral, maybe you should go for a cool tone for this foundation in particular. I'm going to apply it on half of my face so you could see the difference. It claims to be a full coverage foundation. What I have noticed though about this foundation is that a little goes a long way, and one full pump, like if I press and I go all the way down, it's way too much. So for my petite face, I would say half a pump, which is like this, is more than enough for the whole face. Okay, I got you closer so you can see how this foundation looks like. I'm going to apply it with my fingers. And I do want to mention that I have my primer on, which is the Dr. Siba, the Vitamin C Brightening Primer. As you can see, it's so much warmer than what it says it is. I'll take now a clean brush and spread this. Take a little more. You could apply it directly with a brush. Let me apply a little bit on the forehead. And I did not realize at daylight how warm this foundation is. This is super warm. I wouldn't call this a full coverage foundation. You can still see some redness, some of my spider veins. So the first layer, I would say it's definitely not a full coverage foundation, but then again, I've used half of what I had on my hand. That is very, very little product. So let me go ahead and apply a second layer. This is a Asylum Jada brush. Now, with the second layer, check this out. You could totally see now the difference. I could totally feel the full coverage situation right now. If you're a little intimidated by the idea of full coverage, don't, because if you use a tiny little bit, you can absolutely make this work in case you like a more lighter coverage. Feels extremely lightweight. Let me put another on this hand. It's very liquidy. All right, now 5 minutes after, I can see that kind of sets into the pores. Let me get super close. Can you see? Like a tiny little bit. I'm not mad at it, but I just want to give you all the details about it. Let me apply it on the rest of my face and come back at you. I just want to mention that I did apply it on my neck because the difference was just too big. So let me go ahead and apply it on the rest of my face. All right, now I've applied the foundation all over my face, and this is how it looks like. In my opinion, no matter what full coverage foundation you're using, if you have a lot of texture on your skin, and you've got large pores and a lot of acne scars, the full coverage foundation usually shows those kind of problems. Maybe you don't see it with all the lights in here, but in daylight, whenever I wear a full coverage foundation, even if I don't powder, it still looks like kind of heavy on my skin. But that is because I've got all these problems. I've got acne scars, a lot of acne scars in this area. It's like there are pieces of skin that are missing from my face. That's how bad it is, for real. And then I've got large pores in this area. My thoughts on this foundation for my skin is that it's not completely matte, which I didn't even want to. I don't like a very, very matte foundation. It feels lightweight. Like you don't feel it on the skin. Maybe because it has very, very little alcohol in it. It kind of resembles with the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation from NARS, but this one has a little bit more moisture in it. If you tried that one and if you thought it's a little bit too dry for you, you might love this one. I think it would look good on people with dry skin as well. It does set in the small lines. I don't know if you can see right here. But then again, I've got this with every single foundation that has medium or full coverage. It looks a little cakey right here where I've got a lot of acne scar, like I said. It's set into the forehead line, but like just a tiny little bit. It's true, I don't have like massive lines in here. I don't do Botox on my forehead. I only do it like between my eyebrows so that I don't frown, but I don't do it in here. I also don't do it in here because I love the little small lines I've got in here. I've got 2 layers. There's a lot of light. I think you could judge by yourself. Is this long lasting? It is, actually. I wore this like from, I would say, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. pretty much every day while I was there, and even without wearing powder, it still looked fine at the end of the day. I was jet lagged, so I would wake up every day at 4 a.m. By 8, I had everything done, hair, makeup, like it was intense for me. They claim that this foundation is transfer proof. Hello, I'm checking if my foundation is transfer proof, so I'm putting the phone on my ear, which I actually never do because I wear AirPods all the time. no, it is not transfer proof. If you find that foundation that will not stick onto your phone, then please give me a call. Because I have not found one yet. Alright guys, I'm back at you with a full face of makeup. It's been quite a while since I've been applying false lashes and I really like it. Maybe I should apply them a little bit more often and teach you how to do it so you get the sense of them. I don't want you to get addicted to anything, but damn, what a difference it makes, and such an easy way to transform a makeup, simple makeup, into a va-va-voom kind of a makeup. Now the final thoughts about this foundation. This is 2 hours later. It takes me that long sometimes to do a makeup because I get distracted, I get a phone call, anyway. 2 hours later, let me get my, okay, here it is, my mirror. I just realized I did not apply any highlighter. I just forgot. 2 hours and you don't even apply highlighter. Okay. My final thoughts about this foundation. For being a full coverage foundation, it acts really, really pretty. It has a very thin consistency. You could absolutely make it a more of a medium coverage. Do not feel intimidated by the word full coverage if that's not your jam. The pores in here with the powder look so much better than they did without the powder. As a bronzer, I've applied this one from Chanel. This is Soleil Tan de Chanel. It has a cream consistency. I love this product. Haven't used it in a long time, so that's why I wanted to try it today. It acted really, really pretty with that one. And then I've got, I'll put the whole list with everything I've used, unless you want me to actually do a video with this whole look. I don't know. I've used this this blush. It's from Milani, very, very popular in the US. We don't have Milani in Europe, but I saw this at Target and I got 2 of them just in case. I'm gonna hit the ban on this one. Very pretty color. I'm wearing it right now. I want you to understand that in real life, no one is being as critic as sometimes we are with the foundation online. Like, people like to take it and cut it into pieces. I'm not the drama kind of person. If I don't like a product at all, I won't even talk about it. Like, I don't believe in negative marketing. I actually believe every single mention of a product, no matter if it's good or bad, it's gonna add somehow value to that product. So if I don't like something, I just don't talk about it. However, I think that foundations are like my thing. They're a big investment, and since I'm a makeup artist, I can tell who would like this is for dry skin, this is for this kind of skin, and so on and so forth. With this foundation, I really think that all type of skins would like this if you are not being bothered of seeing the foundation on your skin. It's not like a flawless, invisible kind of foundation. No way. Let me put this out there. You can see it. It is cakey in some parts. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to say that. And when I smile, it is cakey a little bit right here, in this area. With this foundation, you either use no powder at all, or you use the tiniest amount. Alright guys, this was my review for the Airbrush Flawless Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this look that I'm wearing, please let me know in the comments, so the next video will be about this look if you want. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, click on that ring bell button so you'll be notified whenever I'm posting new videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. You smashed it. Does it hurt? Get out of here. Stop pulling, it's hurting. There's no water. It's empty. That's not water. That's not water. That's micellar water. It's something else. You drink that. Leave me alone. I mean, I'm the kind of person that would give whatever you want. Like, you like this, I'll give it to you. You like this, you know, it doesn't matter, I'll give it to you. Don't try that with my purses, okay?